Hey, my gorgeous fam out there. Welcome to the love readings for the signs for September. I hope you guys enjoy them. They are a completely new formula this time. So again, hit me up in the comments. Let me know how you like it. Essentially, we're using the oracle cards to get a peek at what is coming to you regarding love and romance, what you need to kind of understand and know about them from spirit concerning, messages and guidance. I'm holding the camera, so if it's moving all over the place, sorry about it. Amateur cameraman. But yes, what's coming to you, what you need to know, and then of course we're going to get our main spirit message about what's coming through the tarot. So I hope you enjoyed. This is going to be for all the signs for Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can also watch it as a cross watcher. So if you are seeing or dating, a Scorpio and want to know what's going on, you're more than welcome to watch the Scorpio video and then just apply it to the other person. Again, biggest thing, you're taking what resonates. These readings are general, so parts may stick, parts may not resonate. Only take what resonates, leave behind the rest. All right. With that said, let's get into your reading. Take care, have fun, and enjoy. Hey Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your September love reading. All right, let's get into it. All right, Spirit, what is coming towards Pisces concerning love and relationships? What is Pisces welcoming in concerning love and relationships? We're looking at Virgo season going into Libra. Oh, that's a very nice clean one. Oh, fun. Here you go, my lovely Pisces. You guys got the flirt card. Prompt reads, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Fabulous. Love, love, love. So, flirt card popping up. So my lovely Pisces, sometimes your energy can be a little intense, and not intense like aggressive or assertive or anything like that. Sometimes it can be intense because you're a very thoughtful, very spiritual, very deep sign. To me, what's coming through with this flirt card is to, not necessarily to flip it around and, deny that part of you, but it's really about using something that's a little more spirited, a little more lighthearted. Just have some fun during this time period. I almost want to be like, lighten up, Pisces. And not in a, honestly, I do not mean that in a bad way. I think the most of where that's coming from. So I'm filming this on Monday. Hopefully it's going up tonight. We'll see how fast it takes me to edit all these and all that fun stuff. But honestly, what's coming through with this card, this past Pisces full moon, as some of you may know, I'm a Cancer, if you've been watching my other videos. All the water signs, though, all of the water signs got hit by this Pisces moon. Normally the moon phases I'm okay with. Certain ones can be heavy, but normally for the most part I'm cool. I can balance. Your moon, my friends, oh, you got me together. This moon did some things, let me tell you. Which why I posted a whole bunch, 4 of these videos early, and then I had to take a couple days because this moon just got me all kinds of blah, 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 blah. So part of that maybe because this was your moon, so you guys probably felt it more than almost anyone. So some of you may be in a place where you just had all these emotions get ripped out or brought up. So you may be in a headspace where you're still trying to recover. This card is popping up to be like, hey, so I know you just went through some things, or I know you're dealing with some things. That is okay. We can still have fun during this process, right? Or at least, what's happening on an internal level doesn't have to affect how we're interacting with those around us, loved ones, friends, family, dates, all of that, okay? Oh, didn't even have to ask. Look, just flinging advice out. Look at that. Love. Oh, I feel like I may want to read this one to you. I might have to go get the book. I want to read this. All right, so you guys got Source of Life. check that image out. And then even like, there you are, down at the bottom of this waterfall, taking in all this glorious water energy from divine. So here I'm talking about this big astrological event, and boom, here it is. Spirit and nature feeding energy into you. I love that. I'm going to read that. I rarely ever bring the books with me. Hold on, I'm trying to reach for it. Boom, got it. What number is it? 36, 30. Thankfully this one is short, so boom. So here you guys can take that image in. So sorry about the glare. God, the source of all life, is within you and around you and with you at all times. The source of life permeates everything in existence. You can move closer to this divine source simply by holding this awareness that God is everywhere in everything. Feel yourself held in His love and glow in His light. Love, love, love. All right. You know what that tells me, especially with these two cards together? Especially if you have been going through something, whether it was because of this moon, or you've just been dealing with something in your emotional space, whatever it is, however that applies. To me, this card is popping up to remind you how connected you are. I opened this reading talking about how spiritual you are. Just your natural nature is so spiritually connected. It's a beautiful thing. This is a reminder that, hey, even at your darkest, even when you feel like there's no one there or no support, it's there. It is literally right next to you, within you, around you. So why be so in your connections? Have fun, because you are never without support. And again, yes, there are times where we feel alone. There's no one standing next to us. We miss having a physical companion. But again, you are connected to the source of life. It is something that you take with you everywhere. So you are never disconnected. If you need support, ask for it. Reach out. Literally ask your angels. Don't let whatever you're going through bring you down and put you in a really dark place. What you should be focused on is how to have fun, how to play, be flirtatious, be maybe, I don't want to say you need to be like incredibly brazen, but be forward with your feelings. Or at least get to a place where you feel like you can. If you have an instinct to like say hi to someone, or be a little coy and flirty and wink at someone, don't second guess yourself and hold that back. That's a part of you that's trying to be expressed. Allow it to happen. All right? Spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces concerning love, romance, and their emotional space? Oh, okay, well, that was easy. All right, so we've got the Sun card, beautiful. Could be dealing with the Leo. King of Wands, more fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Prince of Wands, ooh, it's getting hot in here. Princess of Cups. And the King of Swords. All right, so tons of court cards going on here, Pisces. 4 of the 5 that are here. So these could be speaking to different people in your life, possibly even multiple partners in your life. Sun card, beautiful. Sun is shining on you. Here you have the source of life shining on you. So it makes perfect sense that you have the Sun card in your reading. These 4 cards, let's start with the most obvious, Princess of Cups. Obviously that's you. Very intuitive nature. This is a card that lives in the intuition. Very spiritual, very connected. Maybe using some own form of divination on yourself to find your own personal guidance, whether it's scrying, tarot, angel numbers. You are very connected to source. So I'm grabbing some water. Might even leave that on the table. Sorry, you're gonna see my cup for a little bit. But this may be speaking just to kind of lean in on your spiritual nature. Lean into that center of you. so you don't get all frazzled and feel, a little less secure. These other players, now these could be multiple aspects of one person, or like I said before, they could be multiple people. You could have these 2 fire signs coming in, Prince of Wands and the King of Wands. Don't let the genders fool with you. This could be male or female. Both of them very passionate, very charming, very charismatic people. King of Wands is definitely more in control of those abilities, very magnetic, very dedicated and motivated. If he has a goal, he's going to move toward it. Very, very passionate as well. Prince of Wands carries that same passion, carries that spark. It's a little more impulsive. He maybe doesn't plan it out as quickly. It's just he gets an inkling and goes after it. Another thing, he doesn't necessarily have the ability to sustain. The King of Wands is master of this element, so he could do this all day, in his sleep. Prince of Wands will fizzle out. The excitement will fade. He'll find a new project. He'll move on, or he'll just get worn out. So that may be qualities you see in 2 different people. And you may be wondering, okay, how, where, what? Well, just let you know, this one will be a short burst, or this one will be, a roaring campfire. So those may be 2 people you are deciding about. You also have the King of Swords, another more mature aspect like this King of Wands. I almost do wonder if these 2 are you, and it's really the color story that's linking the 2 to me, plus they came out together. So it could be your cool wateriness against this, really hot-tempered, fiery energy. But again, this could be a third person who's very mental, very analytical, very logical. Or this is you using this clear head maybe to decide between these 2 energies and see the differences, weigh the pros and cons, or how to temper their flame. Right? If this is someone you're trying to build a union with, this King of Swords, not the most emotional person, but that's where you get the Princess of Cups to come in and help you with. But he can see things as they are. He also has the foresight to see things in the future, down the road. So where would this person lead me versus where would this person lead me? Or if these are 2 components of the same person, what do I do to maintain this energy and not let this one get in the way, or not let this one stumble, right? Ooh. All right, we'll pick that one up off the floor. Someone ran away. Who is that? Gotcha. All right. Oh, lovely little mix here. All right, okay. Boom. So, quickly, we've got the 7 of Wands. I love this card. Along with the Wheel. And the 3 of Pentacles. I love this. So, at first I was kind of thinking this was someone new. Which it could be. Actually, it still could be. But I think it would be kind of interesting if you kind of already knew this person. You kind of were already weighing, this is like the battle you've been weighing inside. Like, how do I balance this energy? How do I see through this person or counter whatever's going on? I feel like this is something that's kind of already been going on, or at least has started. It's still could be someone new, and this is the flirt game that's going on. Like, okay, he burns real hot. How do I play things really cool? Maybe you don't even see eye to eye. Like, it's like passionate and fiery, yet you're still kind of bumping. Because again, there's this bounce of elements, right? And it doesn't have to be a fire sign versus you, a water sign. We have air in here as well. So I think this is just speaking to opposites. The 2 of you are on opposite sides of the tension, okay? Then we have these lovelies coming out. We started with the Sun card, so know that yes, there is goodness here, there is support to make this work. Bottom of the deck is even the 2 of Cups, soul connection. Oh, my lovely Pisces. This must be hard, because even underneath that, you've got the 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and the Hangman. So I don't know if this is what has happened in the past or if what is coming to the future. But it looks like this either has been or could be kind of rough. I almost want to say this is a has-been. I want to say this maybe, especially if this is someone who you are currently with and you have this dynamic. For those of you that have this dynamic, I think this is where what you've been going through. You know, coming from, you know, some type of heartache, some heartbreak, you know, kind of essentially coming to a death in some sense because of it, having to walk away and really reevaluate things about maybe this relationship or about yourself. You know, because maybe we thought this is what we had. And, you know, this doesn't mean this isn't what you had. But it's been very hard on you for those of you who kind of are already dealing with this energy. What I love about these 3 cards that came out after, 7 of Wands, is really you taking back your power. So if there was tension here, if it's not necessarily something that is going to last, you know, considering that the king came first and the prince, maybe this person showed up as a king and really you found out as a prince. Right? So to me, the 7 of Wands is you really taking your power back, pulling it back and taking back the control, taking back your passions, your motivations, what makes you happy. And then literally, like, yes, the wheel is a universal energy. We don't control this. But it almost kind of feels like you take back control and it forces the wheel to spin. Like, you could just let things go and tolerate whatever's going on. And I think this other person maybe maintains the upper hand while you have to kind of deal with things and figure things out, that they just kind of like, whatever, I don't have time for that. This wheel card, I think by you taking back control, this wheel is forced to spin and situations are forced to change. They don't have an option to. And then things really come together with this 3 of Pentacles. I kind of want to clarify that before we're done, because this could mean multiple things. For some of you, it may actually mean separating. It may actually mean finding someone or some situation between the 2 of you that, you know, is more fulfilling, is more rewarding. You know, because the 3 of Pentacles does speak to a coming together and a little bit of community. So I feel like if this is tension, if you can use this energy appropriately, it can bring you 2 together. And, you know, when I say you, it does mean both of you, because this isn't a one-person relationship, right? So if you can get the other person on board, things are going to be great. Spirit, please clarify this 3 of Pentacles and what this means for this relationship. I gotta say, Pisces, you're the first relationship, or at least the first reading about relationships I've done so far, where it was more so about, I feel like you guys are already in a relationship. The rest have been mostly singles, actually all singles. This feels like I'm speaking to Pisces who are committed, or a Pisces that's committed. So my single Pisces, I'm so sorry, I don't think this is for you, but there may be things you can glean from it. But I definitely feel the main message is for my couple Pisces out there. So you guys got the Tower in reverse. Not too bad. The World card. And then the Fool. So I'm sorry to say, my Pisces, I do think for this relationship, I think it is coming to an end. But I don't see it as a bad thing, because I do think this person, we had the 2 of Cups, right? So there was a spiritual connection there. This was karmic. Something needed to be brought up. This relationship triggered something. It served as a catalyst for your own growth, and probably both of your, you know, growth for both of you. You know, the Tower card here, especially in reverse. Now, obviously, upright, this card has a bad rap. You know, but it really destroys falsehoods and you know, misguided foundations. Reverse, it's still kind of removing those things, but this is something that is not as painful. It's not as unexpected. It's not this huge surprise that things didn't work out. And obviously, if you're kind of on opposite sides of this, or if someone presented one way, showed up a different way, not the best thing to build a relationship on. What really hits me are the next 2, the World and the Fool. This is your Alpha and your Omega, right? It's the ending of one, so you can begin another. Aquarius also got the Fool card. So if you're dating an Aquarius, it may also be relative to watch the Aquarius video. And an Aquarius energy, I mean, Even air energy in general is opposite of you. You know, where you're in your heart, in your feels, they're very in their mind. So that could even be a stronger opposite than you to fire. So take that as it will. But I really feel like you're finally coming full circle, which is great. Finally coming full circle so you can release what isn't serving you and really begin this new venture with a higher understanding, with a better understanding of yourself, what you need, what you require. All good things in the end, right? Oh, look, even bottom of the deck. 4 of Cups here. Look at that, underneath the Lovers. So, like I was saying with air, could be involving a Gemini, but again, speaks to soul connection. But this 4 of Cups does speak to, yes, there may be loss. Yes, we may be sad about these 3 cups. But look at that. There's an Ace of Cups hiding right behind us. There is a blessing. This has been a blessing in disguise. There's still a gift to be gained here. And underneath all of that, 10 of Cups and Ace of Cups. New love, commitment, family, that fairy tale ending. There's some goodness waiting out there for you, Pisces. But there's also some funky stuff standing in the way. So we want to resolve this and finally come full circle and let that go so we can begin our new venture. Whether this is letting go of the relationship and starting fresh with a new person, or finally closing the door on whatever tension this is, whatever, you know, was taking your power away, so that we can come together and work together. So I feel like the big pin in all of this is this 3 of Pentacles. Can you two come together? Whether can you see eye to eye and both of you meet in the middle? Can you rise to where this other person needs you? Can they commit to you what you need them to commit to? This is what hangs everything in the balance. And I would say you can take this as your reminder, like, how do I recognize what's going on? If you can come together, great, that's your closure. If you can't come together, you know, then you know what you have to do. This is the thing, if you can bring the components together and have them work as one full unit, not separate pieces, that's the deciding factor, whether you stay or you go. But either way, you're supported, okay? All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to wrap it up here. Sending you the best, sending you love and light. Thank you again for coming and watching this video and finding my channel. If you're not already, please subscribe and join our little family. And as always, I love to connect with you guys, so any way you want to reach out to me, feel free. You're welcome to hit me up in the comment section. You can message me and DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session, all that info will be in the description box down below. Sending you love, take care, and Pisces, I will see you in your next video. Bye.